Eternal God, the generations rise and fall before you. You sustain us and every living being. Look with favor on these students whom we celebrate this evening. They have come to this place seeking learning, knowledge, and wisdom. Now they have completed their course of studies and are ready for life's next stage. Source of mercy and compassion, deepen in all of us awareness of the contributions we are called to make through our vocations as we put into practice the fruits of mind, heart, and soul by striving to do all that is right and good. Continue to favor us with knowledge, with understanding, and insight, that the light of life may be sustained in us this day, tomorrow, and in future generations. Amen. Congratulations, class.
Please be seated. So welcome to all of you on this joyous occasion. We're so pleased to see so many of you here this evening. And of course, we're especially pleased to see our soon-to-be alumni and their family and friends. Congratulations to all of you on this very happy occasion. Today's ceremony recognizes those of you who are finishing your academic requirements mid-year, and we are very excited to offer our congratulations to you at this moment. However, we would love for you also to return in May for our official commencement ceremony, to process with the graduating class, and to participate in all the festivities of commencement weekend. So please try to join us in May if you're able to do so. Gettysburg is a strong community, a community where we support one another through good times and challenging times. During your years here at Gettysburg, there have been many people, some of whom are here in the audience, who have helped you along the way. Perhaps they've given you words of support and encouragement when you most needed them. Perhaps they've sent you a care package. Perhaps they've given you guidance or direction or been a source of inspiration. So as we begin, I'd like you to take a moment to reflect on those who've helped you to reach this milestone in your life. A parent or another family member, a friend, a professor, a coach, a staff member. And after today's ceremony, I encourage you to make a point of thanking those who've supported you in your journey here at Gettysburg College. Again, many of them are here with you tonight, and we're so pleased that they are. The group of graduates we honor tonight represents a broad cross-section of Gettysburg students. You hail from around the globe, from right here in Pennsylvania to Shanghai and Beijing. Many of you have studied abroad. Some of you have presented academic research on campus. Others had ventured out into the workforce for externship and job shadowing opportunities. Still others have positively impacted our college by pursuing their passions, whether by developing an LGBTQA library resource guide or by entertaining Gettysburgians with a hip-hop dance performance at Celebration. You've played club sports and varsity sports. You've worked as Civil War Institute fellows and peer learning associates. Your academic pursuits have spanned the college's academic disciplines, and many of you have pursued minors in addition to your major. Some of you are graduating in just 7 semesters, which is a tremendous accomplishment. Others have had to overcome some hurdles that may have kept you here a little longer, and the completion of your degree has taken tremendous persistence and dedication, making it all the more rewarding. You've contributed significantly to the Gettysburg College community in countless ways. You have made Gettysburg College a different place by your presence, and we are grateful for that. And now you're ready to graduate from one of the best liberal arts colleges in the country. I hope that brings you great pride. And I hope with that pride you feel a sense of responsibility, a desire to do something significant with your education. By now, you've probably heard me say more than once one of my favorite quotes from anthropologist Margaret Mead. Dr. Mead once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." Today, you are a small group of graduates who go out into the world as thoughtful, committed citizens. Gettysburg College has helped you to prepare to make a difference in this world. Yes, to do great work in your professions and also in your local community. You are a small but mighty group of citizens who have the potential to change the world in small and large ways. And that's what we expect of you. But even as you go, we do hope you'll stay connected to Gettysburg College. As burgeons of the last decade, you will be bold alumni. We hope that you'll wear your college affiliation, those orange and blue colors, with great pride. You might decide to be involved with a regional alumni association. Perhaps you'll participate in class reunion planning. You might be in a position to offer an internship or a job shadowing opportunity to a current student sometime down the road. Perhaps you'll even have the chance to provide a scholarship to a Gettysburg student one day. But most importantly, I hope you'll return to Gettysburg College as frequently as possible. Please stay in touch and know that we will always be eager to welcome you here when you come home. Congratulations to every one of you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the Provost of Gettysburg College, Chris Sappi.
Thank you, President Riggs. Congratulations again to our mid-year graduates and soon-to-be graduates. I would also like to welcome your friends and your families, especially your parents, who have encouraged you, supported you, and hoped for you since the moment you were selected to come to Gettysburg College and first arrived here on the campus. All of us here in this room tonight, at this institution and beyond, have been here to support your work and your growth. When you graduate from Gettysburg College, you are up to the challenges that await you. Through the rigorous liberal arts and science curriculum, through your educational experiences both on the campus and off campus, through your own Gettysburg experience, you are ready. You are ready to be an engaged citizen of the global community. You are ready to become a leader. And whether you believe it or not, you are ready to take the next steps forward as you prepare to leave this institution. And I want to remind you that this institution, your mentors, many of whom are here tonight, your classmates, your Gettysburg College experience will always be with you, wherever you go in this world. It will continue to have an impact on everything you do, the manner in which you approach situations and ideas, the ways in which you interact and communicate with others, the inquiries and the decisions you make, and the methods you employ to make those choices. This recognition ceremony is a meaningful experience not only for you and your families, but also for those of us who are your professors. It is a joyful celebration, yet we will miss seeing you in our classes, offices, studios, and laboratories. Each semester we watch talented young people leave us, and it is never easy to see you go. But we are rooting for you, and we look forward to seeing what your future holds. So take your Gettysburg experience with you and let it continue as you stay in touch with us, your friends, your professors, your college. Now, on this very happy occasion, I am pleased to introduce to you an outstanding member of the Gettysburg College faculty, Professor Avner Dorman. Professor Dorman received his Master's of Arts in Musicology and Composition from Tel Aviv University and Doctor of Musical Arts and Composition from the Juilliard School in 2006. He joined the Sunderman Conservatory of Music here at Gettysburg in 2010, where he currently serves as Assistant Professor of Music Theory and Composition. A native of Israel, now living in the United States, Professor Dorman draws on a variety of cultural and historical influence in composing, resulting in music that achieves an emotional impact while exploring new territories. Professor Dorman is a world-class composer. His music has garnered numerous awards and prizes. In fact, at the age of 25, he became the youngest composer to win Israel's prestigious Prime Minister's Award for his Aleph Symphony. Professor Dorman is also an active conductor, and he was recently named music director of City Music Cleveland Chamber Orchestra. Professor Dorman is well respected by both his colleagues and his students. He is known for his rigor and dynamic presence in the classroom. He aims to engage his students' brains and ear equally and creatively. And he is insistent that students earn their grades. Professor Dorman is a fully engaged member of our campus community. Outside of the classroom, he contributes to the governance of the college and to the conservatory. In particular, he has served as a member of the Academic Program and Policy Committee, the committee that oversees the curriculum at the college. Put simply, Professor Dorman contributes to making Gettysburg College an exceptional learning community. Now, on behalf of my faculty colleagues, he has some remarks to share with you before you set off on your adventure. I am pleased to introduce to you Professor Avner Dorman.
Thank you. Good evening. I want to start by thanking President Janet Riggs and Provost Chris Zappi, that wonderful introduction, for inviting me to speak tonight, and all of you here for the honor of listening. To begin, congratulations on a remarkable achievement. Graduating from college is a true honor. Your parents, families, and all those who have supported you also deserve to be congratulated. In your years at Gettysburg College, you've studied and focused on one or more academic disciplines, and you have grown as people and as members of a community. With the academic training you've received here, I'm certain you will do well in your future professional and academic endeavors. Tonight, I would like to talk about you. I would like to share some of my thoughts regarding the choices that you will face and how important you are to yourself, your family, and the many communities that make up your life. I would like to begin by drawing an analogy from my own discipline. The quality of an orchestra is often credited to the conductor. He or she instructs the ensemble on the intricacies of the music and ensures that the group plays together. Newspapers, radio stations interview the conductor to discuss the program the group will play, and the conductor speaks about his or her interpretation of the pieces and their impact on the audience. As a conductor myself, I've given these sorts of interviews time and time again. In the public's eye, the orchestra essentially gains a singular identity, as if the music is created comes from a single source. In truth, every musician in the orchestra holds their own instrument. The music created is dependent on the contributions of the individual members of the ensemble. If one member is absent, or another is unprepared, or another is not focused, the music suffers. No matter how precisely the conductor directs, or how excited the audience may be for a concert, each member of the group must fulfill his or her role in order to make music together. Each member of the orchestra ensures that their work is ready before coming to rehearsal. They spend time improving and honing every aspect of their playing so that their contributions are the best possible. Only when each musician has devoted enough time and energy to their own skills and readiness can the orchestra be at its best. Each musician needs to take care of themselves and their part before they can contribute effectively to the whole. While you may never play an instrument in an orchestra, you're always a part of a larger social group, a family, a company, a college, a town. In order to be able to contribute to your community, you must take care of yourself. While many of you may have a clear path ahead, perhaps even a job waiting for you, some of you may not have determined exactly where you're headed. Even if you have figured things out, circumstances will shift, and your path will change. No matter where you might be in this process right now, allow yourself the time and the space to think about your future. Try to push away the feelings that pressures you to rush or cut corners when making important decisions. Whether you choose to turn to introspection, prayer, a counselor, or a clergy person, or some other form of intentional thought, you owe it to yourself to meditate on what you have accomplished and take the time to consider where you're headed. This isn't to say that you have to decide every aspect of your life before you start to live, but just that part of living is contemplating the future mindfully. Take care of yourself. I'm sure you've heard before that graduating isn't so much the end of something, but the beginning of the next step of life, and this is true. You're entering a phase of life that will be strikingly different from how you spent the last several years at Gettysburg. You likely won't sit in class all day absorbing new information, debating students in lectures, spending the evening studying, reading articles and textbooks, or writing lab reports. Instead, many of you will work at a job where you're expected to brainstorm, collaborate, teach, and synthesize materials in many different ways. With these new expectations, it can be difficult to maintain the same curiosity you've had as college students at Gettysburg. It will be challenging to grow in your field or other fields with simply so much to do every day. I encourage you to stay curious and continue to develop your mind. Read avidly and find new subjects that interest you. Look for ways to develop professionally. Look for connections between your area of interest and other fields. In order for you to best contribute at work, in research, or even to your social circle, your mind needs to be fed. Fortunately, we live in a world where virtually every resource is at our fingertips. Find a way to stimulate your mind and stay curious. Take care of yourself. Many of you have felt the stress of these past several years on your health, whether a result of not enough sleep, too much work, or most likely a combination of both of these factors and more. You've probably felt run down, overworked, and underrested a great deal of the time. Some of you may even wear this as a badge of honor. Feeling stressed and run down means you're working hard. You may have resorted to a granola bar as dinner, 2 a.m. pizza, or too many trips to the diner. All-nighters have most likely involved a lot of coffee, followed by another day with a lot of coffee. The end of the semester push is followed by a several-day-long crash. Well, it's important to work hard, and your body will obviously take some of that toll. It's impossible to create work at a high level if you haven't taken care of yourself physically. As you're aware, once you begin working, you no longer have a semester break to recover from overworking. If you can take care of yourself physically, you're more likely to work sustainably rather than burning out. Take care of yourself. Try to get enough sleep, eat healthy foods, go for a run or a walk, or join a gym. These might seem like obvious tips, and you may consider them luxuries, but in fact, they can and should be priorities, and they will help you to stay healthy. Your physical well-being is inextricably linked to your mental well-being, and your mental well-being affects every facet of your life, from work to family to friends. Take care of yourself. Of course, all of this focus on taking care of yourself is not to say that we shouldn't look out for one another. But just as they instruct you on an airplane to secure your own oxygen mask before assisting others, we must first examine our all well-being, spiritual, mental, and physical, before we can look and contribute to our field and to society as a whole. You are an outstanding group of students who have worked with diligence and great care while here at Gettysburg. I'm honored by you to call myself a member of this faculty. Take care of yourself, and I have no doubt that you will accomplish great things and make important contributions to the world. Congratulations again, and best of luck.
Thank you, Professor Dorman. Great message. Now, I have the pleasure of acknowledging each of you individually. And so when you hear your name announced, if you would come up on the platform and shake hands with President Riggs, while I will read a little bit about you, your major, your minors, and your hometowns. Each of you has also provided us with one significant detail about your college career, which I will also share. And following the ceremony, we hope you will have even more personal experiences to share with your family and friends and other members of the community at the reception. So we'll begin by recognizing the graduates. Our first is Amy Catherine Becker from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. She is a psychology major, and her favorite class was abnormal psychology with Dr. Berenson. Congratulations. Ryan Alexander Bonner. Ryan is from Hatfield, Pennsylvania. He's an English major with a writing concentration. His proudest Gettysburg moment was walking on the ballroom stage to perform one last time as captain of the bomb squad. Congratulations. Alexis Courtney Braylow. Alexis is a history major. She's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. History major and educational studies minor. Her proudest Gettysburg moment was a final field hockey game where, as goalie for the Bullets, she blocked a penalty shot at the end of the second half, and they went on to win the game. Congratulations. Nicholas Charles Carragini. Is from Pipersville, Pennsylvania. He's a physics major. Last spring, he was awarded the Order of Omega Most Outstanding Junior Man Award. Congratulations. Binglei Chen. Binglei is from Shanghai, China. He's an economics major, a Spanish minor. His proudest Gettysburg moment was joining Sigma Chi, the Economics Honor Society, and the Spanish Honor Society. Andrew Watson Crenell. Andrew's from Reading, Connecticut. He's an economics major and a business minor, and his proudest Gettysburg moment was finally graduating from Gettysburg College. Brian Cornelius Eliff. Brian is from Wyomissing, Pennsylvania. He's an organization management studies, intra-organizational dynamics major, business minor. His favorite class was international management taught by Dr. Esgar. He enjoyed Dr. Esgar's real-life examples and his experiences, his sharing of experiences of what life was like when he was at Gettysburg. Congratulations. George Henry Erlandson. George is from Milford, New Jersey. He's a religious studies major, and he was awarded the Vivian Wiki Auto Christian Service Award. Congratulations. Evan Aubrey Feinberg. Evan is from New York City. He's a political science major, a health sciences minor. He studied environmental ecology while backpacking and sea kayaking for 3 months in Patagonia, Chile. Congratulations. Peter Lee Fessenden. Also from New York City, he's a philosophy major. He studied in Cuernavaca, Mexico for the past 2 summers. Congratulations. Yao Guo. Yao is from Wuhan, China. She's a mathematical economics major. Her favorite class was finance, taught by Professor Drew Murphy. Congratulations. Stephen Robert Jeanette, Jr. Stephen is from Warrenton, Pennsylvania. He's a political science major. His proudest Gettysburg moment, playing football for the Bullets for 4 years. Congratulations. Shane A. Kesnig. Shane is from Manorville, New York. He's an environmental studies major. His environmental studies senior capstone topic was walkability in Gettysburg. Congratulations. Ju Hung Kim is from Diamond Bar, California. He's an economics major. His favorite class was experimental economics seminar with Professor Cadigan. Congratulations. Catherine Martha Reddig Keister. Catherine is from Canal, Winchester, Ohio. She's a history major, a Civil War era studies minor. She studied off campus in Washington, D.C., where she interned with the National Museum of the United States Navy. Congratulations. Hannah Rose Leone. Hannah is from Lutherville, Maryland. She is an English major with a writing concentration with minors in French and women, gender, and sexuality studies. Her favorite class at Gettysburg is the one she took this semester, medieval drama with Professor Fee. Congratulations, Hannah. Elizabeth Mercer Holly. Excuse me, Holly Elizabeth. I'm so sorry, Holly Elizabeth Mercer. Holly is from Duncansville, Pennsylvania. She's an English major with writing concentration and secondary education certification. Her proudest Gettysburg moment, the completion of her student teaching semester at Littlestown High School. Congratulations, Holly. Francis Joseph Palazzolo. Francis is from Jenkintown, Pennsylvania. He's a biology major, an Italian studies minor. His favorite class was paleobiology. He enjoyed learning about the history of life on Earth and the hands-on experience as well. Congratulations. Molly Jansen Phillips. Molly is a double major in Spanish and health sciences with health professions preparation concentration. She studied abroad in Salamanca, Spain during the summer of 2013, one of the most rewarding experiences of her life. Congratulations. Connor Ryan Poston. Connor's from Ambler, Pennsylvania. He's an organization management studies, intra-organizational dynamics major, business minor, and his proudest Gettysburg moment was being named captain of the men's basketball team for the 13-14 season. Congratulations. Joshua Connor Fishman Scharf. Joshua is from Charlottesville, Virginia. He's a biology major. He studied abroad in Panama, studying environmental issues and human ecology. Congratulations. Daniel Joseph Traficante, Jr. Daniel is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's an organizational management studies, intra-organizational dynamics major with a business minor. His favorite class during his career was in international management with Professor Esgar. Congratulations. Kristen Michelle Trout. Kristen is from Wildwood, Missouri. She's a history major, Civil War era studies minor. Her history capstone was a project on the political implications of slavery in the Republic of Texas. Congratulations. Ya Asantawa Kiara Warren is from Washington, D.C. She is a sociology major, and she studied abroad in Vina del Mar, Chile. Congratulations. Congratulations to each of you, and if you would all join me in giving another round of applause to all of our graduates. Congratulations. Why don't you stand up so they can take a look at you? Let's give them a big hand. Thank you all very much. After the closing benediction given by Pastor Danello, we'll invite you all to join us for reception here in the ballroom. Students are also invited to have photos taken during the reception if they would like. First, to help us wrap up our celebration, I'd like to invite music performance major Carolyn Castillo, member of the class of 2016, to lead us in singing the alma mater, which is found on the back of your program. Thank you. Thanks, Carolyn. Stand up, please. Yep.
Please stand. As softly the evening shadows are veiling the campus towers, we come a band of good fellows to sing in the twilight hours. The silvery moonlight mantles the worn walls of chapel anew. The wind in the trees sweetly echoes our praises of orange and blue. Whenever thy loyal ones gather to waken fond memory, our thoughts shall be turned alma mater, old Gettysburg, back to thee. Forever am I thy debtor, and whatever else I may do, I'll love, I'll defend, and I'll honor the glorious orange and blue.
So let me add once again my congratulations, and isn't this a really wonderful ceremony? It's about to be even more wonderful. Let us pray. O God, whose mercies are without measure, whose goodness is without limit, we thank you that in your gentle kindness you lavish us with your favor. Now, before we take our leave, we appeal to your compassion. Be near all those who have celebrated this evening, and grant them strength of spirit, the power of your love, and the ability to do what is right and good and just in accord with your will. Now, God of peace, bless us with an everlasting blessing and remain with us in this evening celebration, in the whole of our lives, in joy and peace. Amen. Congratulations.